We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Derek Law gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
3-0 fastballs in for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Shohei Ohtani will be next. La Stella aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot, and he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Another payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luis Garcia, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding forward now, number 5. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Popped him up. La Stella into shallow center, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Standing in, Calvin Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
3-1 to him now. This one's down to third. Fletcher right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, David Fletcher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Drury stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Digging in, Justin Bour. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy. And that one just missed outside. 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Will Tovar.
Now to the plate, Will Tovar. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2. Ward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Angels leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 44. He'll take his first hacks here. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch to first. Ward is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
So stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Rendell Britchett. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The bouncer up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Mike Trout. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hernandez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up next for the Angels.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. La Stella, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Moore loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Justin Upton now as we begin the top of the 4th. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Number 65 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Ready with the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Richer on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line toward center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting
at the plate, Will Tovar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Stepping in for the Jays, number 5. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Vladimir Guerrero will be next. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Biggio on second. Guerrero on at first with nobody out. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to leave him loaded. Missed with a slider. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Ro. Big 2 RBI now.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team. And we probably got an exciting finish on it.
Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. 2-2. Popped him up. Fletcher has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Tommy La Stella will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. To the left side, but it's well foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez is in pursuit, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off his slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Popped up. Tovar over to his right, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order through 5, all even at 2-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Justin Bour. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. 3-0, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Will Tovar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. High pop-up. Guerrero will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels get just the one. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Angels 3, the Blue Jays 2. Leading off the inning, Calvin Biggio, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Now batting, number 44.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 44. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Two, here it is. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 3-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 45 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 45.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Hernandez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Biggio will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Cody Allen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Right fielder,
Here's Randall Bridget. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Upton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So we got him swinging. Justin Upton becomes the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 6.
Digging in, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Moving under it, Richard. And that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order. They're up 3-2. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Stepping in, Brendan Drury. He went down on strikes last time up. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Another full count pitch home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 5.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 5. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home, and he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Justin Bour, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going into one-run game work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 for the Angels on the Mike Trout double. 1 last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 4-2 Halos. Hansel Robles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Calvin Biggio, and they'll need him to get something going here. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Number 44.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 44, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Rendell Gritchick. He was a double play victim last time around. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in now, Justin Upton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he fouls this one off. Noah Ramirez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 is in off the plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Drury is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. The 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Calvin Biggio, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score remains tied at 4. Number 9 is into the ball game here as he takes over.
Now catcher, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Scorched to third. Fletcher takes it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, number 44. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance to Oscar Hernandez. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
And he's back in standing. Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 4-4. Daniel Hudson gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th.
Number 46. Daniel Hudson.
Number 47 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Brandon Drury will bat next. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Upton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting. Number 9.
Now in the box, number 9. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Number 5.
Riding in once again, number 5. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He pulls this one into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
The left fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Calvin Biggio. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Lucroy over to his left. And that's the third out. One left for Toronto. Still all square at 4 apiece. Ready now for L.A., Jonathan Lucroy. And he'll be the one to begin the inning. Now the 2-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Been hitting for the Angels,
Luis Renfroe is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Luis Renfroe.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 44. And if you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on MLB Network. So striding in, Mike Trout. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Drury fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Designated
Play ball. 3.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. To 2-2 now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Randall Grichuk is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Digging in once again, Brandon Drury hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready now, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. This game's all tied at 4. Joe Biagini gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
How about it?
Justin Anderson gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Striding in, number 5, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Calvin Biggio will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Calvin Biggio. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
How about it? Third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Somebody always takes an offer. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, number 44. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains tied at 4. And now for the Angels.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Rendell Grichuk, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 2-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Joe Biagini gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 21 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.